Hello gamers. We had the 2.0 live stream today, and sorry, can't swear at the beginning of the YouTube video. That's my fault. But yeah, the 2.0 live stream was today, and actually really excited for it. They actually did a lot more than I thought they would for the anniversary. I came in with fairly low expectations, just to not hype myself up. 1.7's been kind of a dead patch for me at least, because I'm not pulling either unit. 2.0 looks crazy. So I'm just gonna yap about some stuff that was on the live stream. Figured people might want my thoughts on it. I'm not so much of a yapping type of Zenless content creator. I'm no EO, I'm no Flossin, but you know, I feel like I bring something unique in terms of my thoughts on the game. So maybe people would want to hear it. I don't know. First thing we got was the version trailer. We got Yixuan, we got Pan and Fufu coming. If you watched my last yapping video, my opinion on Yixuan hasn't really changed. Still not particularly interested in the character overall, but I will say she looks a bit more appealing than I initially thought, especially her skin. I do like her her alternate outfit. All of her animations are really clean, like this alt animation here. All of her effects are really cool, and there's the skin there, pretty slick. Oh, now I need to pause real quick. Now, if you remember, first I need to personally apologize to my friend BB Penguins. I was wrong, because I like Fufu now. Okay, hold on, real quick. In my last video, when I was talking about the trailer, I said I wasn't really interested in Fufu, but after seeing, you know, a lot more of her, yeah, I like her. She's pretty funny. She's so silly. And I do think Lighter's a character I'll never pull. Never gonna pull Lighter. But Fufu, yeah. We can work with that. Evelyn, Fufu, Astra. I think that's gonna be a pretty fun team. So yeah, we got to see some of Fufu. Looks pretty cool. Pan is actually, like, unironically really cool. Fufu's animations are all very, very nice. Like, look at that move. That move's awesome. Pan's got some great animations too. Looks like his gameplay's pretty fun. Too bad probably not going to be using him for a hot second until I get a Rupture agent, but he's definitely pretty cool. Surprised they're not giving him for free, but I'm sure he'll be on every Rupture agent's banner going forward. This looks like some story stuff. Yeah, I don't know. This reminds me a lot of Honkai Star Rail, maybe just in terms of like the scale of it, because Honkai Star Rail, you know, whenever they go to a new planet, there's like a lot of big scale stuff. We haven't really seen a lot of that in Zenless except 1.4, so we'll see. More Yixuan stuff. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too interested in her design. I do think she has a lot more going for her than I initially thought. Let's see here. All the new area stuff seems pretty cool. That's some stuff I'm actually really looking forward to. A bunch of different ways to like do your dailies and buy stuff. It doesn't seem like they ever want to get rid of the old way of doing things. They're just wanting to add on top of it, which is cool. Showing some more of the exploration gameplay, which I'm interested in. Not sure exactly how it's going to be. They show us the map and, you know, there's a lot of stuff in it. So is it something that I think Zenless needed? I don't know. But I will say it is welcomed. Fairly similar to the 1.4 event, which I thought was fun. It might just mean HDD commissions are just kind of non-existent anymore, and all of your poly grinding is just going to be on this map here. We'll just see if it's maybe a bit better of a flow than the commissions were, because most of the commissions were kind of very boring and took 30 seconds. And yeah, they just got 20 polychrome from that chest, so there's the code. My big dumb head's in the way, but that's okay. ZZZ anniversary. I'm sure most people have redeemed it by now. And then we got some info about, you know, Rupture agent stuff. There's also automatic adrenaline generation, max adrenaline. Adrenaline is just energy for Rupture agents, so nothing crazy there. And then we got some Yixuan in action. She's got a parry, so okay, pretty cool. I like parries. Her animations are really slick. The gold and black effects are obviously very cool looking. But I just can't get excited for this character. Maybe it's the fact that she's like, you know, advertised as like Void Hunter level, which is essentially like, hey, idiot, pull this character because she's going to be strong. I don't know. She's got a lot of cool things in her kit. If like this is really cool here. This charge parry type stuff they got going on. I see that they might be kind of on the path of giving characters more defensive options within their kit besides the dodge counter. You know, obviously Caesar was a defense agent, so she had the parry. Then Yanagi came out with her parry. Miyabi had her block at the end of her basic attack. Well, I guess Chingy had one too, but that was kind of more like a gimmick to charge her stuff more. Yeah, this flying thing is really cool. She's just aura farming though, because she's like looking away and shit. It's funny. So yeah, Yixuan, just not really a character I'm all that interested in. We'll have to see what other Rupture agents are coming out. Did I just miss something? I think I missed the agents beforehand. Am I stupid? Was it here? Yeah, it was. There's Bell and Weiss. And then they showed us her. Yuzuha? Gunbrella? We're interested. She's pretty cute. We'll see what she's about. Alice. Alice is, oh my god, I'm fucking full screening like a fool. We also have Alice. She's pretty cute. Interested to see what she's about. She's got a saber. Triggers here, and then an Orpheus. Now, this might just be me. I don't know. I didn't expect Orpheus to have like this cute face. In the trailer, she didn't really come off as like having like a cute face like this. Like, I think the design is neat. The tail revolver and like the shells on her arm is cool. The horns, obviously, but I don't know why. Her face just is unexpected, I guess. Just not what I was envisioning when we saw her in the trailer. But we'll have to see what she's about too. Alright, missed that. Let's get to Pan. So this is, you know, a ZZZ design that's like I've always liked, you know. We had Ben, Lycan, just something different as opposed to like waifu flavor of the month. His EX special attack is really cool when he does the that move. That move is sick. I love that move. I don't know exactly like how much damage he's going to be doing since he's a sheer force support. He's really cool. I wonder how relevant he'll be, or like how long he'll be relevant for, because once a sheer force like S rank support comes out, that might not be good for your boy. And of course his ult is just 10 out of 10. Let him cook. Let him cook. And now of course we have the lovely Fufu blessing my screen. Yeah, I was dead wrong about this character initially. I was so wrong. She is so silly. Look at that. So another agent like Lucy that has like a summon that just attacks. Kind of interesting that this one will actually stagger and stuff too. She's another aftershock stunner. Don't know too much about her kit. I know she has like a chain attack focused kit, I'm pretty sure, which is why I'm kind of excited for her with Evelyn. We'll have to see. I guess you could use this as on-field Fufu. I don't know how off-field and on-field she is. She might be kind of more like a pseudo off-field. This move is so fucking funny. I can't lie. And I think she keeps doing this even after you swap off of her, right? Oh yeah, look, she's doing it right now. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm gonna get Fufu for sure. But I do think that the team of Pan, Yixuan, and Fufu, that's gonna be a crazy team. And it seems like it'll actually be pretty fun too. So I'm excited for that. Look, they're showing Evelyn and Fufu together. They know. It's a good sign. So yeah, the silly. I will be pulling the silly. And then they have some Hollow Zero items too. Pretty cool. Alright, and of course the Bangbu for Yunquay Summit. I think that's how you say it. And then we got to the banners. So of course Yixuan's first with Pan, Fufu second, and then the reruns are Astra and Caesar King. So I think that was leaked. Surprised it's Astra so soon, but Astra's a really popular character and she's still really strong. I'm still kind of waiting for that Yanagi rerun so I can get her engine. 2.1 is Miyabi Yanagi. That would make the most sense to me. New avatars, new hangouts of course, new wallpapers, the silly, the Yixuan skin I do really like. It's definitely a better look than her default outfit. I don't know why the character, I just don't really like the character. I'm sorry. We have this funny little ad. Okay, so let me get to the events, which I'm not too focused on. This event's pretty cool, the movie theater event. hanging out with other characters. But there's one thing I really need to get to that is probably the thing that I'm most excited for. First, the anniversary rewards are really good. 30 pulls. Well, also the skins are so cool. I don't know why Belle is looking so tough there. She's not tough like that. Really enjoy these new outfits. Managed to keep their vibes. So yeah, standard banner selector. You know, pretty common these days for Hoyo games and their anniversaries. Pretty cool. And then of course we're getting a free W engine as well, which is very much appreciated. Definitely going to be getting Brimstone because I still don't have Brimstone yet. I'd really like that for like Haramasa and Juyuan. And then this, okay. This is crazy. And I don't think we're talking about how crazy this is. Well, we are talking about it. Everybody in the comments are talking about it. Everybody in the comments are all like, oh my god, Ellen buffs are crazy. But this is such a good look for the future of the game. Because she's only been out a year. And they're giving her more utility. They're not buffing her by like doing numbers, they're just giving her more stuff to do, which is why it's so good. Because Ellen is from the point of the game where it was very much a different game than it is now. Only one ult for the team. There's no off-field stunners back then. You know, her additional ability was like everything else in 1.0, which was immediately changed because Yixuan had support in faction. She was like the outlier. She's the only limited S-rank agent that didn't have a special additional proc. And they gave her that. Of course, they gave her a move from Hollow Zero, which a lot of people were expecting. It's really cool, but then they're giving her more shit to do. Like, look at this. Holy fuck. And then here, her 100% crit damage now applies to her ultimate. That's like insane. And now she can, it's attribute, faction, or stun. And you can see down there it says unlock potential. So it's a toggle. You can turn it on and off, which I don't understand how that's going to work. But made it very clear that they never want to take away anything. They always want to add on to it. Here's Smellen Joe buffed. Unlock potential. Obviously don't call it a buff, but it's an enhancement, right? It's awesome. Because now that we know that it's a thing, like they mentioned it, of course, but we didn't know exactly what it was going to look like. But it looks like this. This is good. Because they're not just giving her better numbers, because better numbers can always make a character better. They're giving her more stuff to do. Because now her dash attack has a parry, which was a problem that she had originally. That her dash attack, you know, she could be interrupted out of it. Which is something that I don't think any character releasing today would ever have. You know, her additional is finally active on a majority of her teams that she'll be using. I don't know, man. It's just... This is my favorite part about the update, I can't lie. It's awesome. Smellen Joe stocks. Those that invested in Smellen Joe, shout out to Twizzy. You guys are the real ones. You've finally been served dinner. Congrats. Happy for you. And of course, there's that event going on right now. The new map stuff, I'm pretty happy with. I do like the look of this. This is so much better than the scrolling thing. More quality of life stuff. Something about, oh yeah, you can randomize your enemies when you're farming. Which I said it rewards you with something? I don't remember. Farm faster or something? I don't know. I'll get to it when I get to it. So yeah, the Yixuan set, obvious. HP scaling. So it's still probably going to be an average Rupture Agent set. The HP 2-piece is I don't know if all of Rupture Agents are going to be scaling with HP. If they are, great. Then it's a good set. Doesn't seem like it's doing a lot. We'll see. And then the King of the Summit set is very good for stunners. This is like a stunner's best in slot for most teams, I would want to say. Astral is still really good. Damage is kind of easy to come by now, I think. Alright, but yeah. Zenless devs, you've done it again. I'm interested. Very excited. Very happy. Well, this one might be a little long, but if you watched it, thanks. I'll catch you around.